all is everyone this morning? Look, I'm up. I'm moving around this morning. I have to go into the city this morning, take care of some business. I had all this out here because the exterminators came yesterday to exterminate for spiders. Y'all know y'all get spiders. I don't have no bugs in my house, nothing like that. But to keep them out, I do have the exterminators come 3 times a year. Clark's Extermination, they would come, they would spray, they would do whatever needs to be done because I don't like no rodents. I remember the 2 weeks I was going to the hospital. When I came back home, y'all, I happened to see a little teeny mouse, and I like the lost my mind. I was about ready to tell them, you can have this place. But no, the big guns came in, they took care of it, and so everything is now under control. So when I went shopping yesterday, just for a little mini haul for my son, I had to pick him up some snacks because, you know, mother's a little up there in age, so I can't be eating all this salt and stuff of that nature. But these are the things that he basically likes. He likes his chips. When y'all see that before I put this stuff away, because I can't put it away right now because they're actually sprayed all in the cabinets back there, so in my pantry. But he loves these cereals. Now, don't get me wrong. I do give him oatmeal and healthy cereals as well. But who don't like a bowl of cereal? Who don't like a good bowl of cereal? You know, it's hot outside. So hot oatmeal sometimes don't cut it. This is what he likes and this is what he likes. And this is what he loves. He loves him a honey bun. He loves him a honey bun. So when we're in the house and we want something to snack on, we also got some snack chips. I'll put them in a little bowl, let him have a little snack. But for me, you know, when you get a little older, somehow your taste begins to change. Your taste in a lot of things, we're going to talk about that. My taste has changed. I used to just like oatmeal and all sweet cereals like this. And every now and then I get him a sweet box, but sometimes I just get him some shredded wheat and things of that nature. But I do love my Raisin Bran. That's what happens when you get a little older. Your taste begins to change. You begin to get grown stuff. You know what I mean? And then the next one I really love is this is for me. I love me a good bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios. Oh my gosh, late night snack. This does it for me. I don't need no ice cream. I don't need no cookies. All I need is a bowl of this. And this is the one that I took out the cabinet because I've been working on this one. This one's already open. But this one is, that was about gone. So yeah, that's why those things are up there, because I went to Walmart yesterday and the exterminators came. Oh, don't let me forget this pineapple. My thing with this pineapple is I plan to cut this pineapple up. Then I want to try my hand at growing a pineapple. So I'm going to take this, cut this off, and skin it. I'll probably do a video when I do that. And I'm going to try to put this part in the dirt and see if I can grow something. You know, I done told y'all before in the last video I had, and I got bananas, and I got bananas, and I got some ginger ale, because that's our soda of choice. When we do want soda, we get ginger ale. But y'all know I told y'all in another video, when you throw dirt on something, it got to grow. When you throw dirt on something, it has to grow. This is why I be telling people about how when you get older, your taste change. I remember a lot of us used to chew bubble gum when we were kids coming up. We used to eat a lot of candy, but now as we grow up, a lot of them sweets are too sweet. A lot of the salties is too salty. And we may not want bubble gum. Bubble gum might stick to our dentures. It might stick to the roof of our mouth, and we might not like that. So we decided to change the things that we do, change the things that we eat, change the places that we go. It's just a norm that that's what happens when you gain a little knowledge, a little more wisdom, and you begin to move, and you begin to have that faith walk, and you begin to understand who you are and whose you are, so therefore you begin to move differently. You begin to move in a way that seems strange to a lot of people, but it's become the normal for you. So when your tastes begin to change, don't fight against it. Don't fight against it. Let your life begin to evolve the way it's supposed to. A lot of times we be trying to force stuff. And we be trying to force situations. And we be trying to make things happen that's not time yet. It's not time for certain things to happen in your life. Some of y'all may be looking for a husband or maybe wanting to get married. It's not time yet. Some of y'all might be wanting to buy that house and you don't understand why you got denied. It's not time yet. And some things are denied, but they're not delayed. Come on, somebody. We got to understand that it's not in our timing. It's all in God's timing. I remember when I went to apply for certain things, maybe apply for a loan, maybe apply for certain credit cards or whatever, and they got denied. And they didn't get denied because my credit was so bad. They got denied because it wasn't my time. That's how I look at it. it wasn't my time. So as I began to build me and build me more, the next time I went to apply, boom, 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 it was out there just like that. It was out there just like that. So I was okay with it after that. So a lot of times when we be thinking about change coming in our life and our taste being able to change, the things we do change, the clothes we wear, even the way we look begins to change. And we cannot fight against it. We got to let life happen. Begin to allow yourself to move in a way that you're okay with the changes that come into your life. Don't allow them changes to make you get to the point where you get fearful, to the point where you're worried, to the point where you're stressed out. Don't let them do that to you. Y'all see me sipping my water because, like I told you, I got to go out and it's going to be hot today, like 101. So that's another change. A lot of times I get up in the morning, I'll be wanting coffee. Now when I get up in the morning, I want water. And it seems like because it's so hot outside and it's going to get hotter all day long, water is my drink of choice. So I just can't understand exactly how come we're living in a season now where we don't understand the changes that go on in our life and we begin to fight against them, and it causes us anxiety, causes us stress, causes us to act in such a way that we begin to be angry, we begin to, not feel as though that we're worthy of things. We begin to allow that to pierce our spirit. And we'll be like, I used to not do this. This is changing for me. This is changing for me. This is changing for me. Yes, those changes can be good. Those changes can also help you get to your next destination. Those changes can also help you understand who you are when you begin to try to figure it out. When you say, I'm trying to figure out this, I'm trying to figure out that, then you got to be willing to let some things happen. Let some things happen in your life. It's almost like this. You go to one job and say you have been trained to do a certain thing, but somehow you discover within yourself, nobody had to teach you, it just showed up in your life, that you may be a good florist. You know how to put flowers together. You may know how to grow a garden. You got a green thumb and you can just grow where nobody else can grow. You may be able to, detail cars a lot better than the next person can detail a car. You may be able to build. Those are things nobody taught you how to build. You taught yourself. Some things are just added on to you. You have been learned. You have gifts that are locked up inside you, things that are going to show up as you begin to grow, as you begin to age, as you begin to show up for yourself. There's going to be some things that's going to change. It's going to put you in position where you begin to be your own boss. You begin to be your own boss, because then you begin to learn that I can do this and I can do it well. So I just want to let y'all know on this morning, get up, show up, go where you need to go, do what you need to do, and be the best at it. Do whatever you do to the glory of God. Do it to the best of your ability. Do it as if your life depends on it. Why? Because sometimes it might depend on you being your own boss. Now I told y'all the way these jobs are doing, the way people are getting laid off, the way people are getting evicted and things of that nature, you got to unlock the creativity that's inside of you. And there is a lot that's inside of you that you have not tapped into yet. You have not even tapped into the surface of what you are able to do. Because I remember when I was out there homeless, I didn't go crying for nobody to help me come out the street. I didn't cry for nobody to help me while I was in the street. I didn't cry for nobody to take me in, no nothing. I understood that was God's will for that time, because there was something in that he wanted me to learn. So therefore, in the midst, and one thing I did not never do is ask God to take me out of whatever situation he put me in. I will ask God to help me, give me the strength to go through it. Remember, the word says we can do all things through Christ that strengthen us. So you got to be able to go through some things. You got to be able to have some tough skin and be able to walk through some of these storms that are coming your way. If somebody keep pulling you out, you will never ever learn how to stand on your own or know what it feels like to actually get that victory of going through a situation on your own. So during that time, it was like some of the roughest times of my life. There has been a lot of the roughest times of my life. But look at me now. Look at me standing now. Look at me praising God now. Look at me excited about it now. Look at me excited about moving to my next destination and actually thinking about how good life could be. Life is, even for me right now. I may not have a whole lot, but I got everything I need. Come on, somebody. I got everything I need, because I understand that I ain't got to have what this one got, that one got, this one got. I have no reason to covet nobody else's stuff. I thank God for what God has done for me. I thank God where he places me, and I want you to get that in your spirit. Start thanking God for the things that you have. You may not think as much because you're too busy looking at the next door, looking through them daggone binoculars and watching what somebody else has. Put them binoculars down and start paying attention to what God is doing for you. Put them binoculars down and start praising God for what he has done for you. Put them binoculars down and start believing that you can have anything you want. You can have anything if you believe it. If you believe it, the word says you already have it. So you just got to understand how God is operating in your life. And once you understand that, you will understand that there is nobody greater than you, nobody better than you but God. Nobody, not nobody. You will not start to walk in jealousy, envy, and strife. Those things will not live there. Those are not spirits of the Lord. So if you're serving the Lord and you're blessed, you know you're blessed, you know you're walking in the favor of God, you got to understand what is inside of you and lock inside into what's inside of you. There is nothing that nobody else has is better than what you have. It does not matter what they think. You just got to think about what God thinks about you and the way you're moving, the way you live in your life. God will add some things on you that, honey, let me tell you, you won't even know how to even receive the blessings. Sometimes the blessings will fall so fast and they'll fall so I mean, you just know it had to be God. Who else could do something this great? Who else could make you feel this great? Who else could wake you up this in the morning with the use of your limbs, and you just have clothes on your back and food on the table, and you just feel so blessed? Even when I was out there in my homeless experience, I knew I was blessed. I knew I was still walking in the favor of God because the word told me he would never leave me nor forsake me. So as I begin to move on this morning, get ready to go to my appointment, the time now is 7:30 a.m. I need to be there by 8 o'clock, so I'm going to let y'all go and let y'all know that I just wanted to do a little mini video to let y'all know that I love you, let y'all know that even though I'm going through, I know this too shall pass. I'm going through some things right now, and y'all keep me in your prayers as I continue to pray for y'all, but God is so good. He is so good. I don't care what I go through, I'm going to bless the Lord. I don't care what it looks like, I'm going to bless the Lord. I don't care how rough it gets, I'm going to bless the Lord. Why? Because he has done so much for me, and he first loved me, and that's why I love him, because he first loved me. So with that being said, I love each and every one of you. I pray that y'all will subscribe to the channel. It's going to get better. We're going to do great things here shortly, and let me tell y'all something. We're on a journey for 10K over here, and we're so blessed to have the 4K and climbing that we already have. I thank God for that. And I just want to let y'all know that I appreciate you. And so you have not turned your notification bells on, please turn your notification bells on so you will be notified when I drop my next video. We love to uplift, motivate, and inspire over here because that's what we do. So y'all be blessed. I love you.